Hey guys, it's Big Weather in the First Alert Weather Center with this update on what's happening in the tropics tonight. And we've got the latest right now on Erin. That's where we're watching tonight, on Erin as it works through. So here's the 8 o'clock update from the National Hurricane Center. Maximum sustained winds holding at 105, gusts holding at 125. It's still moving north-northwest at 10 miles per hour. You'll notice the track really hasn't changed that much. It's tightened up a little bit, but it will be off our coast sometime tomorrow night into Thursday, and that will cause all kinds of problems before eventually it moves out to sea. It could cause problems even as far as surf all the way up into New Jersey and New York City, so they'll be watching that. Certainly over the next couple of days, you can see it dying out as an area of low pressure sometime on Sunday up near Newfoundland. The spaghetti plot, everything's really tightly packed tonight. We don't have any outliers. Last night at this time we had a few drifting to the west. Tonight maybe a little movement west overall, but for the most part still out to sea, still staying away from the Carolina coast with the heart of this storm. Here is the European model. You can see that eye staying well out to sea as it passes up to the north. It is going to come close to New York City and Boston, so that's really going to raise the surf up there. If we look at the American model, same story. The eye staying well out to sea, not a huge factor as far as the highest winds staying well away from us tonight. The wave heights are going to be the biggest problem. Looking at it, we'll see those wave heights by tomorrow around 2 o'clock really starting to work their way over. We already had some overwash today in the Outer Banks on NC 12, and I think that'll just get worse as we go through the day tomorrow. And then from tomorrow into Thursday morning, there's the height of the storm. Really overnight tomorrow night into Thursday morning, they'll see the highest winds at Hatteras right about that time, and then it pulls out to sea and it moves away. As far as watches, warnings, advisories, tropical storm warnings now have been issued from Kill Devil Hills on south all the way to the Emerald Isle area. They expect wind gusts in excess of 55 miles an hour. Could even get up briefly on some of those gusts to Hurricane 1 status down at Hatteras, but I think most of the rest of the area will see 40, 50 mile an hour winds. By the way, we could see winds gusting into the 20s on Thursday as this thing gets close. Nothing I'm worried about in the ABC 11 viewing area, but certainly it will be a little more of a windy day. As far as storm surge, that's where the water surges up and over. There are surge warnings out from Morehead City all the way through the Outer Banks. Right now, the biggest storm surge threat is along those outer islands. They could see a 2 to 4 foot storm surge in those areas, and 1 to 3 feet up through Pamlico Sound as well. So that's what we're watching tonight. We'll continue to watch that work through. By the way, if you're hearing there's another tropical storm headed your way, not quite. There are 2 systems we're watching, one coming off the African coast. Let me take my picture off here for a second. You can see that one off the African coast has a 30% chance of becoming something. The other orange one has a 60% chance of becoming something. Both of them stay out to sea, and even if they were to follow the path of Erin, I think the good thing about it is Erin has churned up a lot of cool water, so that'll really help to kill those storms off. They need warm water underneath them. We get what's called upwelling, where a hurricane will draw up that colder water from the bottom, and it will cool those sea surface temperatures. So that's why I don't think these are going to be big hitters for the region. But again, there are 2 other systems we'll keep an eye on. Not too worried about them at this time. We'll have updates throughout the day tomorrow as the storm gets closer to us. You can always find them on abc11.com or the ABC 11 app, or watch us on TV. We're still there too. Have a great day.